Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SA Accounting Academy. Here's a short clip on one of our previous webinars. I hope that you really do enjoy it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the webinar of today. I'm your presenter, Phillemon Thupishi. That's my name. I'll be taking you through this webinar of practice management, client acceptance procedure. I think, and I want to believe that you will enjoy the presentation as I'll be taking you through this webinar. This is one of the best presentation that which I've ever done, and I'm enjoying the topic thereof. And I want to believe that you will enjoy with me. Why I'm saying this is because this is the basic and the principal way of doing business. If this foundation is well laid, then you will not have a challenge anyhow in business, anyhow in practice. Your practice will be made simple. Now, I'll be discussing with you on this webinar. Let me just remove this so that I may be able to. Thank you. Yes, I'm winning. I'll make sure that I don't take much of your time. At least if I have taken time, it will be an hour or an hour, 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Now, welcome to Practice Management Client Acceptance Procedure. As I said before, this is one of the best, or one of the basic, or one of the simplest way of making your life easy in practice. If you win with these basics, then the practice becomes simple. Now, there is a code there I will pass. If you all can see it on your screen, that side, if you can see it, they are saying the secret to succeed is to be ready for your opportunity when it comes. That was said by Benjamin. Now, when you are dealing with the engagement procedure with clients, I always say this way to my staff at work, and I think I want to lay my foundation in this manner, that it is always easy and it is always the best that when you make an engagement with your clients, when you are making the terms of engagement, it is so nice and so interesting when you speak to the client, but make sure that you have a letter that which is written. Have something to write down as you engage with the client. It should not be a verbal engagement when you are engaging with the client. See to it that you are doing something that which is in writing. Why? Because tomorrow, as a practitioner, you will need something to follow on. Because practice sometimes is very much challenging. We come across a lot of things. Today, clients comes with this. Tomorrow, the client comes with this. But when you are doing a client acceptance procedure, see to it that whatever you do, whatever you say with the client, especially if you are meeting with the client for the very first time, make sure that whatever you say with the client, you put it in writing. That will make your life very, very, very much simple. Very much simple. Why? Because tomorrow, the very same client will be saying that which you told him. So when you have it in writing, it makes your work simple because you'll be referring to that which you have written. Now, this is not only in terms of the letter. I'm saying when you are engaging with the client, especially when you are meeting for the first time, make sure that whatever you do, whatever you say with the client, you put it in writing. Now, at the end of this discussion, I want you to be able to, to be knowing on this overview and the learning objective. Now, our learning objective will be the preparing and complete engagement documentation, and reviewing re-engagement, managing the disengagement process, our overview, how to review your client, how to measure and exceed the client expectation, developing strategies to provide a full range of quality service, knowing your client. Now, on our overview, let me just say, on our overview, one of the things that which I will touch more is knowing your client. I think this is very much critical because that is where we lose our points. That is where we lose the client. That is where clients tends to leave us to other practitioners. Now, the other thing, seizing the client relationship. Now, this is another crucial and important part in terms of this presentation, that which I want you and me to, to know more. Why? Because the manner in which we seize our relationship with the clients matters the most. It's very much crucial. Whatever the client will say outside after you have disengaged with him or her will matter. More especially, just imagine having to have worked on your practice, your image, and so on for many years, and having to lose it in a short space of time. So let us continue with the presentation. The terms of engagement. When you are engaging with the client, hence I said, when we are making engagement, see to it that there is whatever you engage on, you put it in writing. Because when there's something in writing, it is binding both to you and the client, and your life becomes simple because you always have something to fall on in case there may be this, if in case there may be conflicts that which may arise during the course of the period as you are engaging with the client. Things happen in practice, so always make sure that you have your word in writing. Whatever you say, put it in writing. And maybe before I can just go into the engagement process thoroughly, I always say it is always good that you engage the client in a language that which the client will understand. If your medium of instruction is English, when your letter is written in English, write it in English. But if the client is not that good, just try to maybe basically make your words more understandable, that the client may understand whatever you have written inside your engagement letter. This is the engagement process. You need to see to it that your client understand everything that which you'll be taking him or her through the process of engagement. The client need to understand. It is very much important. It is very much critical, because tomorrow, if disputes arise between you and the client may say, I did not understand this and that. So hence I'm saying, if you make sure that you interpret, you make sure that whatever you have written is so understandable, so easy, then the client tomorrow when there's dispute, the client will not say, you have not told me this, I did not understand. Every implication in this process, the client needs to understand. Now, the engagement process, the terms of engagement. Now, it is in the best interest for both you and the client. When you are making the engagement, it is in your interest, your best interest. Actually, it is more of interest in your part than that of the client, that the client understand the engagement process. The client should be in the position to understand the engagement process. Whatever that which you be engaging on, the client should be understanding. As I'm saying, it is more interesting on your part. It is more vital and more crucial on your part, because you are doing yourself favor for the future. Not only for the client, you are doing yourself more favor for the future purpose. Now, that is why I said it is in the interest of both the client and the practitioner that the engagement agreement is in place. And this should be before the engagement commences, to avoid misunderstanding with respect to the engagement. Now, when you are engaging with a client, there may be misunderstandings there and there. That's why I'm saying make sure that the client is clarified. Make sure that the client understands that which you are engaging on. Your scope should be easy, should be understandable. As I'm saying, the process that which you are taking the client through should be more easy and more understandable. When you are writing an engagement letter, in this regard, the engagement letter, it is very crucial. I think I've said this over and over again. It is crucial to have a clear understanding of what the client relationship is about. This is done in the in the form of an engagement letter, and the letter will confirm the arrangement, provide the opportunity to clarify any uncertainty.
I hope that you enjoyed that video. For more of our webinar videos, go to www.accountingacademy.co.za. Thank you and have a lovely day.